I'm gonna be quite honest, Zilla, I'm not a huge fan of sports.
Oh really? Why do you hate sports?
Well, I don't hate sports. In fact, I used to play a ton of soccer and basketball when I was a kid, so I'll play when the opportunity presents itself with my friends or something like that to pass the time. But as to actually being a fan of sports and watching the NFL or the Super Bowl and being a fan of a football team or something, I just don't get it, alright? It's not my thing. To be honest, I still don't get why people root for teams and stuff. It's like, what makes them all so special? It's like they're all the same. They're all a bunch of human beings and they're all playing the same game. It's like none of them have like magical powers or something like that that really stands out. They're all the same. I just don't get it why people root for their team. It's like, is the other team more powerful? Do they have base stats or something like that? I'm taking a ton of logic from video games, but I think that's what makes video games so much fun, because with video games, there's actual differences. You know, the different classes. Like sometimes you're a soldier, sometimes you're a magician, stuff like that. But in real life, human beings are boring. So when you play football or something like that, it's just an even playing field. Everybody can play football. What's so special? There's nothing special. They just play football. So why bother rooting for a team?
You sure have a lot to say about sports for a video that's just meant to be an SML review.
Sorry if it got too personal. It's just that it seems to be like one of those things that people like just because it's popular and don't really think about it too much. Like you're watching a movie where you just turn off your brain and stuff. It makes no sense to me, but I guess it's popular for a reason. I just wish people didn't really take it so seriously, because, sports fans, they take everything seriously. Everything.
But not as much as me when I review SML. This video starts off with Joseph wanting to play some basketball, but Junior says that it would be unfair because of the type of person that Joseph is, because he's always got a basketball on his shirt. That's totally it. Cody suggests playing some football, but the others are uncomfortable with it, so he tries to gay it up a bit. So Junior suggests that they play some baseball, but nobody likes baseball, and I agree. I mean, baseball is just so confusing. I don't know why people like it. Cody suggests tennis, but they don't want to play tennis either. So then Jeffy comes in and asks if they want to play some hockey, and they all instantly agree, especially since Junior and Joseph start to get competitive again because, you know, these are the two that are always fighting. So they go out to play some hockey. And Brooklyn Guy makes it clear that he doesn't want to see people playing fair. They gotta cheat and beat each other up because that's how you play hockey apparently. As round 1 begins, Joseph makes his move and he makes a shoot because Cody is too much of a pussy to get the frickin' puck. I gotta agree with Junior here. You should be blocking Cody because that's your job as the goalie. So they go on to round 2, but Joseph beats up Junior and then takes the puck and then strikes it. And Cody tries to get it this time, but it lands on his face. So yeah, they lose. So they're going to have to get rough the next round, and Junior beats up Joseph in order to get the puck into the goal. But unfortunately, Jeffy manages to take it because he's lying down. You could say this is cheating, but this is simply how the rules of hockey go. So then Joseph gets an extra boost of confidence after he beats up Junior, and using all of the power of the universe to summon a Kamehameha move, he strikes and he manages to hit the goal. After realizing that they might be losing, Junior suggests to Cody that he should go and beat up Jeffy so that the goal can be free for Junior to hit some strikes. The next round is about to begin, but Junior says that Joseph is going to be adopted by a rich family, and Joseph gets distracted, leaving Junior room to get the puck. So Cody tries to move Jeffy, but he doesn't seem to know how to, and then he gets the idea to simply tell Jeffy that there's ice cream nearby, and this gets him to get up, allowing Junior to get a strike. Unfortunately, Jeffy's helmet was in the way. Junior gets mad, but eventually just moves the helmet away and takes the strike. Joseph gets mad, but Joseph, it's all part of the game. This is how you play hockey. You gotta play rough and cheat. Jeffy asks for some ice cream, but Brooklyn Guy says that there is no ice creams. It was all just a lie. It's actually a hotspot barbecue area. They meet up with the others, and Joseph threatens Cody that if he ever pulls a stunt like that again, he's going to beat his ass. Junior then suggests to Cody that he should beat up Jeffy again, and he'll beat up Joseph so that they can get another strike. And again, it's okay because this is how you play hockey. Joseph is upset that Junior lied to him about a family wanting to adopt him. Junior apologizes, but then he says that there's butterflies in here, and then beats up Joseph after he gets distracted. Cody tries to beat up Jeffy, but nothing works, so he just calls out Jeffy's name and he gets distracted and Junior manages to strike. For the next round, the teammates decide that they are going to switch roles, where whoever was the goalie gets to be a team player, and whoever was the team player gets to be the goalie. So this time the roles are reversed, and Jeffy easily beats up Cody. And with all of his powers, Jeffy acts like he's a bull xenomorph, and he goes in, all in strength, and beats his meat with a hockey stick. Okay, so then Jeffy manages to beat Junior, get the goal in, and their team wins. Junior and Cody are pissed off at Joseph and Jeffy, but then they all get into an argument, and they all just start to beat each other up like it's Super Smash Brothers or something. And then Junior and Cody return home because they lost, and they're all injured. The next part of this video is filler. I'm not even joking. I mean, the characters literally point out that there's like 3 minutes they gotta do, so they fill it in with very pointless filler. I don't get it. They could have just had it where Joseph comes in and makes fun of them. Oh wait, that's exactly what happens, but even that too is filler. The story isn't really expanded upon. It's just they're filling in the runtime. Like, Logan isn't even trying to hide it. He literally says it's filler. Well, that part of the video was certainly disappointing, I will say. So let me start from the beginning. This video was good, at least the first part of the video with the hockey game that this video is named after. After the hockey game though, the video just becomes pointless filler. I mean, some of it was funny, but again, it was pointless. So for now, let's just focus on the actual hockey game, you know, the thing that this video is named after. For the most part, the hockey game itself was a pretty entertaining part of the video. The fact that the motivations of the characters in order to play hockey is just because Jeffy suggests them is a bit random and contrived, and that's what makes it hilarious. It's like the characters were all thinking of other sports to play. Jeffy comes along and says, hey, you guys want to play hockey? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, let's go play hockey, because sometimes you don't need a good explanation, you just need to get to the destination. It's a comedy video, it makes a lot more sense than some people may not realize. So then you actually get to the hockey game. The characters are playing rough, they're all trying to win. None of the characters are attempting to play fair. At least Junior and Cody, they were sort of trying to play fair at the beginning, but then they resorted to the actual cheating, the actual rules of hockey in order to win. It's funny seeing all the different characters with different personalities using their own methods in order to cheat. I mean, they're using hockey techniques that they've learned from the internet or something. My favorite ones is definitely Junior telling Joseph a lie and Joseph easily falling for it, like he's gonna get adopted, or there's butterflies in the stadium. I mean, like, what? Why would you think there's butterflies in the stadium, Joseph? That's an obvious lie, but it doesn't matter because it's funny, because Joseph just believes the lie, and Junior just beats him up and gets the win. So there's certainly a lot of funny moments with the characters trying to cheat. I mean, they're using their various hockey techniques in order to get a score. My least favorite character playing hockey here is definitely Cody. Sometimes he's funny, but most of the time he's just frustratingly bad. Like, you can tell that he doesn't know how to play hockey, but he doesn't even attempt to actually play the game. He just stands around acting like he's an idiot. And that's fine, except the fact that Cody doesn't even try to do anything that's funny. He doesn't really do much, he's just kind of there, and that's kind of the problem. Sometimes he's funny, don't get me wrong, but easily he's the most frustrating character who plays hockey, because obviously just do something, you bumbling, quirzeling idiot! Calm down, Mafdominus, it's just a game. You're not one of those sports fans who take everything seriously. Okay, alright, yeah. I'm calm now. So yeah, for the most part, the hockey game itself was a pretty fun video. The characters aren't trying to play fair, they're all a bunch of cheating assholes, but that's the funny part of the video, okay? That's the fun part. The rest of the video is a bunch of filler, and that's the part that really grinds my gears. I can understand that the video needs to be 10 minutes long so it can get enough ad revenue. I mean, why do you think this video is 10 minutes long? It needs to get that sweet, sweet ad revenue. I can understand that. The problem is the filler has nothing to do with the rest of the video. The characters lose to hockey, and that's it. They don't get a rematch. Cody doesn't come in and make fun of them for it or becomes world famous for his hockey. They just lose, and then they spend the rest of the video just filling in stuff that has nothing to do with the hockey game. Honestly, they could have at least continued with another round, or at the very least, Goodman was watching Joseph playing hockey, and because he's so good at it, he makes him world famous or something like that, so that the narrative feels complete, so that it's one cohesive video, instead of the video ending halfway through, and then the rest is just filler that has nothing to do with the first part of the video, so it all feels like a waste of time. Sure, it's a funny waste of time, but it's still a waste of time. Yeah, that's the disappointing part about this video. I love the hockey parts, it was the most entertaining part of the video, but because the rest of the video is just filler that has nothing to do with the rest of the hockey game, it lowers the score for me. If I were to give this video a rating, it'd be 2.5 stars. If the video really needs to be 10 minutes long, you could fill in the rest of the runtime with actual hockey related stuff that adds to the plot, instead of just random filler. Because otherwise, why waste your time with all that when you can just click off? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, as well as hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more content like this. If you want to go support me on Patreon, links will be provided in the description below, as well as links to my Instagram and DeviantArt pages for bonus content.